bringing you yet another episode. My name is Travis. I am joined, as always, by my fantastic co hosts, Eric and James. And this week, we will be completing our arc of Batman. And we get into my favorite movies, specifically in this particular time frame we're talking about, which is everything after 1990, I think, is what was our cutoff from last episode.
Yeah, and we ended it with 1989.
1989. So yeah, 1990 moving forward, which has again some of my favorite and least favorite Batman movies. In point of fact, there's some down with all this up.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. There, I think the best movies were now probably.
Like I said, the
Um,
Robert Pattinson one is good. Like I said, like the Robert Pattinson one, really like the Christian Bale one. He's been my favorite Batman so far. Christopher Nolan did a fantastic job with that series.
I think it's funny because I think the movies and the video games got a lot better, but I liked some of the older comic storylines better,
Yeah, we also get into
which is funny.
the era of all the fantastic Batman animation.
I mean, there was a lot of good Batman animation.
Yeah, DC, like I said, DC can really steal the show when it comes to their animation, like animated movies and TV series and stuff like that. So,
I was glancing over an article talking about them doing like an animated kind of Nightfall storyline, so
mhm.
that'd be cool.
Like I said, anything out of DC's animation studios, I'm always gonna have high hopes for. Barring a few exceptions, Batman versus Dracula was a little weird.
No, was it?
Remember watching that one as a kid? It was that. Yeah, that was a weird one. But you also get probably the best Batman voice actor. You get all the best Batman video games in the 2000s.
Who would have
And
ever guessed that Luke Skywalker was going to be the best Joker VA?
oh, for sure. And like it's not even close.
No.
Like it's,
All right, so let's start though, like we always do. Um, Anybody got any big topics that's going on right now?
I mean, no, not really.
Yeah, I don't know if I've
It's not.
just been out of touch this week, or if like nothing crazy has happened. I can't really.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
have like a ton of really like nerdy news. We
oh,
talked about
Demon Slayer did great.
in the theater. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
shocker.
Shock.
This is everyone's surprised face. Um, I think we
But
talked about it last week. The Dudleys had their last match with the Hardys,
and they
and
gave their
officially,
boots.
yeah, officially retired, handed their boots over to the Hardys. It's very emotional. Jeff actually was running around like he was in his 30s again. It was amazing to see for about 5 minutes, and then once that match was over, I was like, that probably took 6 months off your life.
He's probably not moving right now still.
I don't know if Matt can either. Matt took some pretty big bumps on that one. I think out of
Oh,
all of the people in that ring, I think Brother Devon was in the best physical shape.
Um, but yeah, I haven't seen too much otherwise. I'm just waiting for all the new anime to hit, like Solo Leveling, I think's hitting this year. Not
Solo
this year,
Leveling
but
already
next.
released this year. Yeah, Solo Leveling is next year.
I think it's the movie first.
I do
Um,
uh,
love Solo Leveling. I was so sad when I ran out of those episodes.
and then yeah, Juju, JBK. What is it?
Yeah.
JJK.
JJK.
JJK. God, I can't think tonight.
That still
Um,
has probably
yeah, it's
one of my
coming out.
favorite explain a plot badly jokes where the person said it's like one man's quest for finger food.
It's
Uh,
got some of the best like put together scenes, like where I love it when they put Naruto in some of the scenes, like watching Kakashi fight what's his name in the subway. That was pretty awesome. Blending things like everybody's doing it now with everything, but like watching the Naruto blended with JJK was actually pretty cool. Almost better than some of the original stuff. I'd almost want to see something done like professionally. What's up, Bones?
uh, I did miss last week. DCKO came out, which is a 48 uh, page special issue starting off this new event where it's like a tournament arc in DC. It's looks like
Ooh.
it'll be really cool. There's like a bracket and everything.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be fun, and it looks like it's like villains and heroes alike.
Batman wins.
No, he actually does not win. Assuredly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you why because I don't want to spoil it, but he assuredly does not win.
I was gonna say if it's a tournament style like fighting thing, Batman doesn't have a chance if he has to do direct fighting against anybody. Well, not anybody, but there's definitely some heavy hitters in DC that are just gonna body poor Batman. I was about to say his alter ego. I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Fucked up, man.
Don't want to ruin the mystique. Yeah, there's spoilers ahead in case you guys don't know who Batman is. Want to throw that out there right now.
But yeah, so there wasn't. Yeah, I didn't see too much myself in regards to that. I've seen some just people getting pumped for like Warhammer coming up with their Christmas stuff.
Hey, I think Warhammer Worlds is coming. Like their little convention thing is coming up soon.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I started
it's all the way
again.
in London. I don't know if any of you guys are gonna make it to that. I'm not. It's not in the budget this year. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
We should rent a jet, all three of us.
Yeah. Can we get it from the Can we get it from the guy that owns the City Walk in South Park? He's about the only dude I could afford.
We'll figure it out. Other than that, so we did have a couple people comment on some of the posts. Per usual, we brought up like sidekicks for Batman, like interesting ones, because we talked a lot about that for a bit. So Star Robin, someone brought up. They said Star Robin for sure, either him or Bat Cow. That was by Cyclops.
Batcow's a weird word. I'm not familiar with Star Robin, so I'm looking them up.
And then Crafto said Starro due to Batmite having a bit of sense with some of the Bat fam having a fifth dimension sidekick.
Oh, it's
and
100%.
Superman had his tune in something.
It's 100% a starfish looking alien in a Robin costume. I assume an orphan.
An orphan starfish.
It has to be, right?
Yeah, it's probably. I think that's a prereq to get into the Bat family.
Somebody in your family had to die, and you have to be an orphan, preferably murdered. Is the way that they go, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so that's just some of the comments.
Do you guys know what you call a building full of Batman?
No.
An orphanarium.
Jesus. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about the second part of Batman.
I should have done a spoiler warning on that one too. Yeah, his parents die, and we've just been making jokes about it. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Sorry if we ruined it for anybody that doesn't know Batman's origin story at this point.
So
he's got a couple different ones, you know, like one where his dad lives and he doesn't, you know.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
That's an alternate universe,
in absolute. Yeah. That's the Thomas Wayne one, and it's Flashpoint. It was Flashpoint. That's what it was.
Yeah.
There's also an absolute Batman. His mom's still alive.
There's one where he dies. Bruce dies, and both of his parents live.
Yeah, Flashpoint is where.
Is that Flashpoint?
Where both of them Thomas Wayne becomes Batman.
I thought he dressed up as an owl.
I mean, there is an Owl Man, but that's not Thomas Wayne.
But he does become what Batman should, and he takes care of criminals. Just like Peacemaker said to do. That's why he doesn't have a coterie of villains.
You know, I think actually, like in this more modern time, we have a lot more people taking on the mantle of Batman than we had like previously. Because you have Azrael becomes Batman for a little bit when Batman gets like thrown through time, which is a cool series.
Also, when he gets his back broken.
Yep.
Azrael's just a dope character.
Little mental issues, but that's okay. We love him.
Oh yeah, because Bruce is just super sane.
And then you have like I think Dick Grayson takes the mantle.
Dick Grayson does take the mantle of Batman for a little while.
We get Lucius Fox, his kid becomes Batman in one story.
Yep. Yeah, you talk about a dude that's had a rough run in the comics, man. Lucius Fox is not. I would quit Wayne Enterprises just for
a long
sure.
time ago.
Yeah, like I'd have been out of that company. It's like this is not worth it.
But this is also like
Depends
the
on when I'm
era.
getting paid.
This is also the era of like live action Batman stuff too, right? Like
A lot
we
of
had
live
like
action
Adam
stuff.
West, and we had a little bit of stuff before, but then like in '89 we had Michael Keaton as Batman,
Mhm.
and then '92 again, and then
Yeah,
well, we
and
had like
then
95,
95 with Val
97, like
Kilmer,
yeah,
then George
George
Clooney,
Clooney in '97,
which was by far the worst Batman movie.
Christian Bale then in 2005.
Best Batman movies.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, the best Batman movies. I don't know about best Batman.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
best Batman movies for sure.
They're so good.
Yeah,
The way they
the
they
Dark
did
Knight,
Scarecrow was so good. Like
the
as
Dark,
far as that touch of
All of
realism.
them.
the
All the
Dark Knight
villains were
in
really
particular,
good
I think is like the best probably Batman movie in my opinion. It's the
ever.
best. Yeah.
It's
It
really
is, yeah.
good. It's very good. As
Heath
far as live
Ledger was
action goes,
great.
I have a couple on the animated like side of things that I think
Gotham by Gaslamp.
Gotham by Gaslight is a good
That was
one.
a good one.
Batman Hush is a really good one. What was it? Flashpoint Paradox was a really good Batman one too.
But yeah,
I'm trying
so
to think of the name of it.
you guys know why Michael Keaton didn't play in the third one, right? I was watching an interview. He was talking about like money was an issue, and then like the
Couldn't
actual
afford it.
movie itself was an issue. Like he saw the script and stuff like that.
He's like, nah,
It
dog.
was
The same
pretty
for me.
interesting to see.
I
I
didn't know
mean,
that.
Batman versus Robin was actually another really good animated movie.
You also have a so you have '89. You have the first like that one of the first Batman movie, but like the first in this kind of modern era, right?
Mhm.
And then in '90 you have the NES game. I don't know if y'all played that, but based directly off of the '89 movie Batman.
Yeah,
Solid game.
Yeah, it wasn't
it
bad.
played a lot like well, I guess a lot of the combat platformers at the time.
Mm-hmm. And then so then you have like what 92 ish 93 the SNES Batman game came out, and that one was fucking dope. I love that one. I played that as a kid so much.
That one at least had checkpoints. NES one was rough. You just left that thing paused.
And there's like so many Batman games, like basically every movie that came out basically got their own game.
Yep.
All the way up to Batman Begins. I didn't even know Batman Begins had a video game actually.
I did not know it had a video game either.
I didn't know that till this week actually. I don't know why I didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe no idea. Don't know anything about it. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Yeah. So you had Batman the video game in '89, Return of the Joker in '91, Batman Returns '92, Justice League Task Force in '95. You also had The Adventures of Batman and Robin. I remember playing that one. That was
yes.
You had the Batman Forever arcade game, which I think I have seen once in my entire life. Seen a Batman arcade game.
I can't remember now.
Bunch of really good Game Boy titles for Batman, if I remember correctly.
I didn't have any play.
Because there was like, there was like.
I literally only played fucking Pokemon. Right?
On the Game Boy, that was it. That was the limit.
That makes sense. I think one of the best ones they did was Return of the Joker, Batman Beyond. Like the way that they did that series and that particular storyline was really good.
I liked all of the Batman Beyond. We're getting a little scattered though. We should go back.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah,
we went on a very Witcher-esque timeline there, where we jumped back and forth through time quite erratically.
Yeah, I mean, this is a kind of like it's just like so packed with like Batman content.
So much stuff, yeah.
So it's hard to not just like keep going on like a vein.
'89 was really the explosion of like Batman popularity in like every form of media, because the comics, like, you really saw a big uptick in comics and comic sales. You know, obviously the movie releases, toys. I had so many Batman toys. I even had the the Batcave one that came out in like the 90s. I remember having that toy.
Ooh.
It had the deal you could put in, like it had the little thing you push down. You could put in the Bruce Wayne and like push it, and then your Batman figurine was like clipped in on the other side. It had the little
Fancy.
yeah. I even had the Batmobile, so I had the little like garage door you could drive the Batmobile out of and stuff. It was dope, man.
Yeah,
Tell
also,
us about your Batman toys. If any of you guys still have any of them, I think I may still have the Batcave stored away somewhere at my parents' house.
I definitely don't have any of my old Batman toys.
Not at all. I don't even have my Ninja Turtle stuff. That's the saddest thing.
Big sad.
Yeah, no.
Big sad.
Think about if you had all those toys that you destroyed when you were a kid today.
The one
worth so much.
Yeah, I Bones and I have a mutual friend whose stepdad would buy him toys that he was not allowed to open, and I never understood that. And I was like, why?
Does he
like
still have them is the question.
Yeah, he's actually sold most of them for a profit at this point. Like he's flipped quite a bit of them
yeah,
for money. Now he still has some like hardcore collectibles. I think his dad got him like an unopened Stormtrooper from like the 70s or from like the 80s, I want to say. So like obviously that's a cool collectible to just own. But yeah, some of the other ones, like he would just be like, these are all my Star Wars figurines. We can't open them. And I'm like, I opened all of mine. Like, so point of
And
having the
that's why
toy is
you're
to play
here.
with it, dog. I don't know,
Um,
man. I feel like I got quite a bit of enjoyment out of all of them.
I'm just messing with you, dude. I open all my toys. I still open all my shit. I don't care. I still play with it a little bit. I don't care. I'm not trying to sell it. But we definitely should look at, like, I think the biggest thing to look at with Batman would have to be the first movie in Michael Keaton. Like, that's where the explosion happened, because I think a lot of people, I don't think comics was as big as it was then, or even like the action
there's a
show
weird-
or anything. But I think the
there's-
movie and Michael Keaton himself like really brought like the spotlight back to the character.
There's so many ups and downs with like comics, because like you'll see it's always just these like big crests and waves and stuff. You'll see a lot of up and down with it. That came at the cusp of the next big wave up. Now I'm sure if it hadn't been for that movie, it may have been a little longer before you saw an upsurge. But yeah, that was definitely the tipping point for a massive swing in popularity.
Yeah, I mean, so as far as comic books go, right? Like the '90s were actually like kind of like a big event era, because you have Nightfall, Night Quest, and Night's End, which is the Bane breaking Batman story, right? That's a huge one. And then you have '96. You have Contagion, Legacy, Cataclysm, No Man's Land, which is a lot of eccentric Kane, and that's actually part of the inspiration for the third Nolan movie, where they like, because No Man's Land is all about Gotham being like locked off, like completely blocked off by the rest of the government. So it becomes like a war zone among all the different factions and stuff.
Yeah, so I was giggling after Bones talked about Bane, breaking Batman's back. I wasn't laughing at the fact that Batman had his back broken. I was thinking of the Tom Hardy voice where it's like, how have you come back? I broke you. And that voice always makes me giggle a little bit, because it's I love Tom Hardy as Bane. Like, that was such a dope casting, and Tom Hardy's a fantastic actor. This is just such a weird voice.
Yeah, agreed. Don't know who made that choice, but
it fit. Like, it made sense. Like I'm not overly critiquing it, but there are some things he says where I'm just like, that sounds almost comical.
Like, yeah, I feel like it was like it was just like a little like I don't know. It made it a comic book movie for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that gave that touch of unreality that always.
Well, they couldn't have it be too serious, because like if you look at like Dark Knight was such a serious movie, it did really well, but I don't think you could do two movies.
All of the Christopher Nolan movies have a very serious tone. Like, they have moments where it's like you have a haha or like a warm-hearted moment, but for the most part, it was very serious, like very.
But all of them had a character. Well, no, the first one didn't, but the second and third one had a character. Like the main villain had some like either meant to on purpose or didn't have like some comedic value to them, like the Joker did, like the
But
hiding
it's
of the
the
pencil
Joker.
and things like that. Yeah, but like
that's kind of the point of the joke. He is the killer clown, right?
bringing that comedic value to it,
The-
though. And he
The
did it with
clown
his
kingpin of
voice.
crime.
Like,
Heath Ledger did such a good job in that movie. It was such a good.
but let's talk
portrayal.
about like an earlier Joker with Jack Nicholson.
Also a good Joker in my opinion. Very comic booky. Like you had the comic book feel more so compared to the Heath Ledger Joker. Heath Ledger Joker was terrifying in its own way.
Depends on what comic book era you're talking about.
Oh, I meant just the vibe, not like any particular comic arc. I just got kind of a.
That's what I'm saying though. Like Jack Nicholson had a very like Silver Age Joker like vibe, but Heath Ledger also had like death of a family kind of vibe. You know, like,
no, I get it. I feel more. I guess the Jack Nicholson portrayal reminded me a lot more of the like Adam West Joker in Cesar Romero's kind of portrayal, where it was very like
jokey, campy.
Yes, campy kind of clown, as opposed to a terrifying clown that Heath Ledger pulled off.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was the prankster more than the villain.
We laugh about it. So like speaking of the prankster thing, his little shock button thing on his hand that like fried that dude into a skeleton during the handshake, and like I watched that as a kid and I was like, that's like crazy, you know. And then I think about it as an adult and I was like, both of them would be dead. They were shaking hands, like both of these people were
just killing both. Right?
Yeah, like, both of you guys would have turned into crispy critters with that mission.
He insulated his hands.
Rubber insulated gloves.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so I definitely think like that movie really catapulted Batman back onto the main screen and the main everything, and then his game with NES was really good and started getting it going, because Batman's always been, he's an interesting superhero with games, especially when you look at DC. Out of all the DC characters, I don't want to say Marvel, but out of all the DC characters, he probably has the most games.
I would
Superman's
guess
had
so.
quite a few, but I think
I would guess it was Batman out of DC.
And he's always had a big input in the video game realm. Like when you look, like he has several releases for each system. They continually get better. There was a couple of things, but
it's not true. Some of them had a pretty big downturn here recently. We'll get to that next week, though.
No, some of them have been like the best games, and even like I know you're talking about. But the games leading up to that, the Arkham games, are all really good.
Good story too, in all of them. Like the story arc is just fantastic.
But when you look at the early games for the time, they're really good.
Oh yeah, the NES and the SNES, like those first two games were like, they were phenomenal games, especially for what they were doing
at the time.
Yeah.
God, I miss 2D platformers. You guys are getting me all nostalgic.
But yeah, it's so like that's an important thing though to recognize with Batman, is like he's a particular character that branched out and did everything. Like you can't just look at one thing that he did, like comics, video games, everything.
He definitely did it the best, but we also have to like say Superman also did it all. Like he's had games, comics, animated movies, live action movies that have been both hits and misses.
But like he hasn't done as much with video games as Batman.
No, not nearly as much, but he has.
That's what I'm saying.
All.
Like,
so to say that Batman
he's
is the
done
only
a little
one
bit.
that has, like, Superman has done the same, not to the same benchmark. But I also feel like it's harder to make a Superman game than it is a Batman game. I think it's a little.
I guess kind of.
So the SNES Batman game, Batman Returns, was made by Konami. So that's why it's awesome.
That's why it's good. They do.
Yeah.
Still, who owns Konami now? Are they still their own independent studio, or they get bought up?
No idea.
I'm gonna look that up. You guys keep talking Batman.
But yeah, so when you look at that, and then he just continued to grow. That's why he's probably, I know he's in the top 3 best-selling all time. I think he was surpassed though by Spider-Man.
I think Spider-Man's number 1
with it now, but Batman's definitely up there.
Konami Entertainment is still an independent company. 29% of the shares are still held by the Kozuki family, who are one of the founding people. So
Nice.
now that's the thing we know. Stay independent. Don't get bought up.
The more
Don't
you
get
know.
don't get bought up by the frickin' PIF.
Oh, and
get rolled into EA.
And the evolution of like his look too, while he's going through like just the movies, like looking at the costumes in the movies, like you
Bat
can even
nipples.
like Keaton.
Who?
Well, I mean, Keaton's even talked about it. Like you could just see it. Like he can't move his head. Like it's literally up to
Yeah.
here. Like he's got to turn. Like it's fucking.
Well, there was
body.
for which one it was. I want to say it was the Val Kilmer one where they give him a little bit of head movement, but he has to look up at something for the shot, and his whole body's just like.
Yeah, that is Val
It's like-
Kilmer. I remember
It's a
that.
huge exaggerated movement. They actually make a nod to that in the Christopher Nolan movies when he's designing an updated suit, and he's like, "You want to be able to turn your head."
Yes.
So what do you guys think is the best live action bat suit?
So my favorite one is Robert Patterson's.
Oh,
I really like
Year One.
It's a good one.
I like his look and everything like that. And the way he does like the black eyeshadow or whatever on his face and stuff. Like I think he's not my favorite Batman, but he's up there. But I do like his outfit is my personal favorite.
I go back and forth. I'm probably gonna go the Dark Knight series from Christopher Nolan is my favorite live action bat suit. It's really good. Not Adam West. I want the Adam West cloth and
It's you know, like
so
for,
it is
for
it's
that,
a
like,
dope design for the time.
It is a good comic book suit, and like you think about like Adam West got kind of jacked for that. Like,
Yeah, and it's so iconic. Like you
I'm
bring up
just
the
never
Adam West
gonna-
Batman, and you can picture it in your mind so vibrantly because it was really well done. It was the gray, had the yellow symbol.
the
Why
only
did-
real acceptable answer though is Batman versus Superman. Ben Affleck's regular suit. and that
Batfleck's suit is so
fucking
good.
really good. And then
Batfleck's suit
I
is
would also
super good.
accept Keaton's in the Flash movie.
I have not
Ooh,
seen
that
the
is a
I
good
haven't seen
one.
the Flash movie, so I can't put it on my
You're
list.
not missing absolutely fucking
Yeah,
anything.
That's what I've heard. That's
The
what I've
only
heard,
good
is
thing
it's not
about
bad.
that is
Michael
being
Keaton's in
Batman.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally it. So if you want to just put the movie on and fast forward to where he
Just
meets
the Michael
Keaton,
Keaton parts.
yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really like the Dark Knight bat suit. I like the black on black. I like the like movable head.
What is it with
I like
Batman
the
never
carbon
doing the
fiber style
iconic
body
stuff?
armors.
What do you mean?
Like suit, like how Superman has done the iconic suit with the underwear on the outside.
Oh yeah.
Like Batman has never done like just a
He's so
basic
easy
suit
to
in his movies.
redesign because it's just
I mean, yeah, you could see like in the comic books, like he's not like everybody does a new Batman suit, right? Like
yeah.
he's like
Well,
as bad as Tony Stark in his fucking Iron Man armors.
Yeah,
But like when
he's
you
just got-
when you look at
he
the
also, he's also a
comic,
billionaire. He can have a jillion of them. It makes sense for him to constantly be rotating out gear.
no, but what I mean is like if you look at the comics, it doesn't look like his suit doesn't look like traditional armor. But when you watch the movies, it always looks like armor. And I know he has to have it because he's got to take punches and he's not a superhero. But I've always wondered why they never do it in the movies. Like why didn't Robert Patterson do something like that? Like even his looks like armor. And I just find it interesting because like Superman has done the like underwear on the outside, cheesy looking costume, but
He's also
Batman
done.
always
He's
looks
also done
slick.
wif it too. He's also
Yeah,
done without.
no, he has. But I just mean like Batman's
think
never.
I think the Cavill Superman didn't have his trunks on the outside. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, his didn't.
I mean, the Batman comic, like the Year One comic, I feel like they did a pretty good recreating that suit. Like obviously, I think that the way the suit looks in the comics, like drawn, is not gonna ever be something like super accurate because you get like that like Adam West effect, right?
Yeah. So I
uh,
mean, they've never done a movie with that, like a recent movie, I should say. They did
I
do
think
an
one of
Adam
the
West movie.
easiest explanations for it is in the Batman movies, he's always going up against people that shoot at him with guns and stuff, and body armor is in fact bulky, right? Because he's a dude at the end of the day. He's just a guy. So to have like really thin clothing, even if it is bulletproof, like even if the whole suit is just made out of, standard Kevlar weave, that's gonna hurt when you get shot if it's skin tight. It's gonna stop the bullet, but you're gonna be so messed up on the inside, like your insides are just gonna get scrambled.
Azrael had an armored Batman suit when he was Batman.
Yeah, but he also just
Yes.
wore armor.
Well, but his bat suit was also armored. There's
He was
also
a
the Hell
crusader.
Knight or Hellbat bat suit, which is just armor. I mean, if you really get
Yeah.
down to it.
Well,
Yeah,
and then
that's a
his,
good comic.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of fantastic movies, the Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice, the Iron Bat suit.
Yeah.
I'd call it a great
Damn,
movie.
the Azrael
Isn't
bat suit
bad.
pretty dope. Not gonna lie, that shit. That looks like it'd be heavy as hell.
Probably.
Dang, dude, that
Now-
looks like it would just weigh a ton.
Now, honest question: out of all the superhero movies, Marvel and everything, I personally, I'll give my take on it first. I definitely think that Batman has always chosen the best villains. Like Batman movies have had the best villains. Like,
He's got the best rogues gallery in comics, if I'm being.
but no, I
perfectly
mean
honest.
actors, like picked actors, like to play the villains. I think that Batman out of every movie has done the best job with it. Like
I just
Nicholson
picturing Danny
being
DeVito as
Joker.
the Penguin.
Danny DeVito, but he did a great job as the Penguin.
Yeah. He was,
Like the only one that was kind of off to me was Arnold playing Mr. Freeze. That one was a little
yeah, especially
jokey,
because
little
I
off.
think
Mr.
I
Freeze
think
is like a
was-
genius, so it was like a little bit weird.
Yeah, I feel like the
Yeah.
puns were too much with the Mr. Freeze on that. It's
Yeah.
time to chill. And like it would have been fine if you'd have had him playing like a serious bad guy and not talk much, because he was terrifying in the Terminator and he had like no lines.
But that's not Mr. Freeze though. So like,
That is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Mr.
But
Freeze.
like,
I mean, that
I-
doesn't
I-
change the fact
he
you
could've
could
been Man
portray him
Bat,
that way
like-
and been.
just screeching.
but I can't think of any other movie series or anything that gets their villains so correct. Like actors to villain, like actors to a villain. Like
I mean, they've always had
can't-
really good actors in pretty much all the Batman movies, because you had Jack Nicholson, you had Michael Keaton. I mean, George
what I
Clooney
mean.
is a fantastic actor. This is just a very bad movie. Tommy Lee Jones is Two-Face. Tommy Lee Jones, fantastic actor. That was a bad movie.
I
bad
see.
writing,
I
I
liked
should
him as
say.
Two-Face though. I thought he did a great job.
I think it was
You know,
fine.
I will say that Nicholas Hoult as fucking Lex Luthor was like so good.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, he was pretty good. But I don't
the
get
previous,
it. Like
Jesse Eisenberg one.
Yeah, the Jesse Eyes, that was a weird. That was not a great choice either.
no, just because Lex he's not that weird. But yeah, I was just curious if you guys could think of any way, like, because they hit it, I think, like every time. Like,
I really need to watch that Superman movie, like so bad. But yeah,
Yeah.
that is a really good Lex Luthor.
The
look
Spider-Man
for
movies
him.
have done pretty good in casting as well.
Yeah,
thinks like, I guess I wasn't a big fan of some of the first trilogy of some of the choices, but
As far as bad guys go, except for
Yeah.
maybe Topher Grace as
Topher Grace as Brock was
a little bit.
that was a decision. That was, of all the decisions they made, that was one of them.
Yeah.
yeah, that wasn't a.
Not,
That was a
not
weird
to hate on Topher Grace, but yeah.
No,
No,
I
no.
like Topher Grace. It was just it's a weird person to pick for a guy that's supposed to be like this butch.
But like
jock,
Sandman
astronaut.
was super good.
Yeah.
The guy, I can't remember his name.
The guy that they got for Otto Octavius was really good.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe. of
Willem
course.
Dafoe is the Green Goblin, iconic. The
Yeah.
fact that Willem Dafoe has never been a live-action Joker is heartbreaking for me.
Yeah,
I
he'd be
would
good,
cast
think.
him as a
It's
Joker
never too late.
instantly. If
Robert
they bring
Pattinson
him
needs
in
a
for the
Joker.
Robert Pattinson one, I would be amazed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
could
surprised if
definitely
he's
do it.
actually worked with Robert Pattinson before. So
That's true. He has.
yeah,
Oh, I would be so hyped for that. Like
We're
that would
willing it into existence right
that
now.
would
yeah,
that
I
would
know, right?
instantly jump me on the hype train for any Robert Pattinson upcoming Batman film. If
I
they're
mean,
like
I'm
Willem
excited
Dafoe
about it
plays the
anyway.
Joker, I'm like, oh, I am too. But like, could you imagine if they announced Willem Dafoe as the Joker?
Do we
Like,
know
I
who's
would
playing
go from
Clayface in the movie, the Clayface movie?
No,
Pete
I
Davidson.
don't think so.
No,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like Pete Davidson though. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
His movies are so silly, but it's fine.
yeah,
I
I feel like
watch
he
it.
may not be the right pick for Clayface, but
But yeah, I do think that like the Batman series though, in general, always good casting. No one was ever really too out of place other than Mr. Freeze, which I don't think is very common. But he is the hardest character to cast for.
Looks like Tom Rhys Harris. Don't
Oh,
know who that
interesting.
is.
Tom Rhys Harris.
Oh, interesting choice.
I mean, he'll be in like a significant amount of makeup for most of the movie, but
Yeah, well, until he turns into, when he turns into a giant mud monster.
So what's the
Let's
next
see.
thing everybody wants to see with Batman? Like in the sense, like where are we hoping James Gunn grabs him at to put him into the movie? Like which
It's not going to be
particular
Robert
Batman?
Pattinson, so it doesn't really.
Which I think is so weird.
Yeah,
DC
I think
is
it's a
the-
missed opportunity, but
Yeah,
DC's
of all
the
the
dumbest brand.
of all the decisions they've made, that's definitely one of them.
Dude, the worst one is they never took any of those CW actors that played those minor
I
characters.
know they're so good too, man.
The fact that they didn't bring in the TV guy.
The Titans. Did y'all watch the Titans? Like,
that
was
a
good.
good show too.
All of those actors were like pretty much like spot on for their characters.
This is what's funny
And,
about
like,
DC.
You could have brought in what's his name to play the Flash. You could have brought in Stephen Amell to play Green Arrow, because again, he already did a great job with it on the TV show. I feel like that's a huge missed opportunity to suck in like a built-in fandom.
Especially because DC does the worst casting fucking ever for their characters. Like, it is awful. No, it is bad.
I feel like I feel like they've chose poor scripts, poor directors, and poor stories. I think those are the biggest three problems that the DC movies have had, because it's not the
historically
actors.
Yeah,
but not most of their actors though don't make me feel like they're that character. Like when you see Wolverine, like that he is ingrained as
Deadpool.
What's his face.
Ryan Reynolds.
Like you
Ryan
see
Reynolds' Deadpool is iconic. That's
you
fine.
see Professor X. You see Magneto. I
see James McAvoy.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, but either one, they're both incredible actors that were well chosen to play the role. Like when you look at DC,
the guy that plays young Magneto is also a fantastic choice, but that's way off topic.
But when you look at like DC, like even Batman, like Batman's lucky because you could change him out rather easy, and we've all accepted it. And generally, he's a hard one to pick, but like
they missed a huge opportunity with Ben Affleck as Batman with poor directing, poor script writing.
I mean, those movies are not good.
No, they're not. Like, objectively, you can look at them and just be like, that is a poorly written film from start to finish. And it's a shame because Ben Affleck is an amazing actor. He can play Bruce Wayne really well. He could play Batman just as well.
I mean, that line.
Martha.
What's your superpower? Money or whatever.
Money, yeah. Which is true, and I mean, Batman's dropped lines like that before too, where he's just like, "I have the budget to make this happen."
But at all the characters, I will give you like Batman and Superman with Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill were the only two to me that stuck well together. And I'm not saying any of those other people are bad actors or actresses by any means. Yeah. They all do well in other movies and different roles and stuff like that. Like I can't wait to see Lobos. But there was probably
that was
other people
that was definitely
Aquaman.
A missed casting with Aquaman.
Yeah,
as Jason Momoa as Aquaman,
he was supposed to be like Lobo.
Yeah,
that guy was born to play Lobo. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, you could him. he's got better acting chops for it, but you talk about like just straight look, him and Roman Reigns both could just straight up be Lobo pretty easily.
But he didn't
just
make
given
me
their
feel like
size.
he didn't like click with Aquaman for me.
No.
And like the other lady that played Wonder Woman, really great actress. I loved her
Gal
in a lot of
Gadot.
her movies.
The
But
first
she didn't,
Wonder
like,
Woman
hit-
movie was fine. I thought that
Yeah, it was all
and
right,
again,
but like she didn't click with me as Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? Like when you see certain characters, you're just like, that is
I liked
so and
that
so.
movie. I liked her
No,
portrayal.
I did.
Of,
I went and saw both of them in theaters.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Wonder
like-
Woman 1984 was not again
Great, but
poorly
I went
poorly
and
written,
saw
poorly
it.
directed.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to catch hate, and I'm going to drop this line because I've been dying to say it on this podcast. Zack Snyder should make a good movie from the start instead of having to do like a 4-hour-long recut. Everyone's like, but have you seen the Snyder cut? I was like, maybe he should make a good movie to start. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say that
fight me.
so far the DCU, like under James Gunn, I've liked the castings
Yeah.
he's kept. I've liked the castings for the voice actors for the Commandos,
Mhm.
and the live actions that he's done. I think are also good.
He's hit on his characters so far, like Peacemaker.
Yeah,
John
if he
Cena
can-
was really good.
If he can
Such-
continue to do that, I think that we can
Yeah,
have
I'm
hope.
down.
But
Bring
I gotta wait
back
for Superman.
Nanawe. Bring back Nanawe.
I gotta wait for Superman because I'm still stuck on Henry Cavill, so I need to see him in another movie. It's this new guy's Superman in another movie with like
Oh.
other characters to see how good he is.
What's
'Cause right
his
now,
first name? I know his last name's Corn Sweat
Mm.
or Corn Sweet.
I don't know his name, but
man,
he didn't grab me as a Superman, so but I'm gonna
I think
give
he
the
did.
benefit
I
of
think
the
he did a
doubt.
great job as Superman. Personally, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
David
okay.
Corn Sweat.
Dave.
Yeah, David Corn Sweat. I think he did great. He's got a good Clark Kent Superman look. They even gave him the little curly lock down his forehead. I dig it.
I love Hawk Girl, Green Lantern.
Yes, two
Uh,
good choices. Like James Gunn is turning
Nathan
it around.
Fillion as Guy Gardner is iconic, especially when they let him have
Yes.
that bowl cut. So good.
No, absolutely. Like James Gunn's
With-
turning it around. He's making DC a lot better live action. I know we've gotten off Batman now, but who's going to be the new Batman? That's where this all stemmed from. Like, who are we hoping to see? Who are we like? What era of Batman
Pete
are we
Davidson.
hoping to see?
That is your answer for everything.
Yeah, that's gonna.
I want to see him be Robin.
Pete
to be
Davidson,
totally honest.
absolutely not. I don't want to see him in a Batman.
Not
film
as Dick
unless they're
Grayson. I want to see
making-
him be Jason Todd.
If College Humor is producing a Batman movie, then absolutely cast Pete Davidson. But if we're gonna be
But
taking
on
this
a
movie
real
even
note,
remotely serious, we should probably
Do we want it to be a new Batman because it's a new Superman?
give me an unknown.
I definitely want an unknown, but what era of Batman though? Like, are we gonna get like?
I don't think it needs to be an unknown. I mean,
Yeah, and I don't know if we need to do a direct carbon copy of anything particular from the comics, or if we can just kind of cherry pick some things that we like from a bunch of
Well,
different ones, and I think it'd be just as fine.
I also mean though, like, what point in his Bat career? Like when you look at like when they did it last time with Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, like Batman had already like gotten a bunch of his Robins killed and everything else. So like, do we want something like
One
later?
Robin, okay.
Well, he didn't have one anymore, so the other one's probably died too. So like, but I'm just saying, like, in the sense of
You're making a lot of assumptions from one small nod in that movie. You're making a lot
I don't know.
of assumptions.
I agree. I agree. There was no
Yeah,
proof of Robin life.
There's 200 Robins
See?
just dead. Just a whole orphanarium's
He
worth
probably,
of
yeah, he
children that
probably
didn't
had
make the
the
cut.
Batcave just full of Robin dead bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know. I mean, there was none there. He always had.
Would
a
you say
Robin.
they were Rob zombies? That was a stupid joke. I'm so sorry, everyone.
But
Man,
but
I
I'm
would-
hoping.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, the Superman is like an early Superman. So unless we're gonna like fast forward time a bunch, I think we need to maybe not like year one Batman, but still like an earlier Batman, maybe like Batman and Robin just starting. You know, like Dick Grayson Robin.
The dynamic duo.
So do you think they need to bring him in with the Robin then?
I mean, I would like to
necessarily.
see that. I would like to see that myself, because I don't need to fucking know the backstory of Robin, because everybody knows. Everybody in the world knows the backstory of Robin.
I don't.
Especially
Yeah,
Dick
I
Grayson.
it's kind of the same way with like Spider-Man when we do new Spider-Man movies. I don't need to see Uncle Ben get shot again.
Yeah.
Like we can just
So
we can flash past that.
if
And
we
Marvel
just
was smart. They did with
Yes.
the most recent Spider-Man.
Everyone was tired of Uncle Ben getting shot. Like
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that these people doing comic book movies are starting to learn that you don't have to do an origin movie as the first movie for every character.
yeah, if it's a well-established character, you really don't. Like Guardians of the Galaxy picked some ones that weren't as widely like popular, but not as widely popular. So yeah, you need a little bit of an origin story, right?
Even then, the origin story is like weaved into a story.
Yeah,
it was
it
like
was
not
weaved
just
in as
like
part of it.
So if we're gonna take a Batman with a Robin, it's got to be like I want him to still be training Robin, so like a young Robin, like a young Dick
Yeah.
Grayson. I think that would be a great way to do it because you could get some unknowns in there. Starting the
Damian
Justice League.
Wayne.
No, fuck.
the dude that played Pugsley Adams in the Wednesday series. He could be a Robin. I could see him as a Robin,
Hell yeah.
and he's only like 16 IRL. So
Yeah,
like,
I mean, good opportunity.
work.
They should snatch up a real orphan.
give me Alan Richardson as Batman.
Hell yeah.
See, if he was
he's
younger,
gonna
I'd
need some
really.
extra reinforced bat cables. That's a big dude.
I wanted.
He could go like the plain suit because he's just a fucking huge guy. He doesn't need all
he's
the
just a
armor.
big guy.
I wanted Ackles to do it for so long, but like he's
Jensen
kind of
Ackles.
older now. I don't know if he could still pull off
I'm sure
a
he can still
younger
do it.
looking. But I think he would be a great Batman. Like, and he really wants to do it. Like, DC needs to start looking at people that love the roles on top of the fact of just picking a fucking actor. Because like a lot of the Marvel characters, as far as I'm tracking, not a lot, but the ones that are really good, they liked the characters before they did it.
Mhm.
Like they had some sort of attachment to it. Like especially the Spider-Mans. All the Spider-Mans were really good because they all loved Spider-Man as kids. Like they had an attachment to the character, which drives their ability to perform. Like
Yeah.
DC needs to do that with Batman and Robin.
So we've talked about the live action. We've talked about the suits. I think we should dive into the video games. Like pretty.
Yeah, I mean, we
hard,
talked about
because there's-
the first ones early, but we got to talk about like the best ones are obviously the Arkham like
Yeah,
with
the-
trilogy.
Series.
The Arkham trilogy is so good. And I mean the first one really, like the open world combat, the flowing combat system was good. It had its clunks because like I got it on drop, right? And it had its moments where I'm like, this is a little weird, like a little buggy. Some of the controls were a little, especially for like the batarangs and stuff, were a little rough.
Plus, you had Kevin Conroy as Batman, which is like as a VA, like the best Batman VA in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Iconic as the Batman voice actor. So many animated films, the Arkham series, I think other video games outside of the Arkham series, I think he also voiced Batman for.
Probably, yeah.
He did do a live action Batman too. If you watch the CW series,
Yeah.
he actually they actually go to his world at one point.
Yeah,
And,
during the
he's
Flashpoint
Batman.
or whatever it was, yeah.
The
Or
Flashpoint arc.
Crisis on Infinite Earths, that's what it was.
Yeah,
That's what
he-
it was. That's right.
and he had killed Superman.
Actually, I love the crossover with Lucifer on that.
That was good.
But no, like with the games, like you said, Arkham was real. The whole Arkham series really it got
Super
really it got a lot
Except
better as it went
for-
along too.
Except for Gotham Knights, it kind of took a step backwards. IMO.
Yeah. Gotham Knights was not great.
I don't consider that a
was-
Batman game. Sorry.
It is 100% a
He's-
Batman game. It is the entire Bat family.
Yeah, but it's not Batman. So it's the Bat family. So it doesn't count to me.
Semantics as we sit here and split hairs in half.
Yeah.
Stand by. If you go on AI right now and you say pull up a list of all the Batman games, just so you know, it does not pull up Gotham Knights.
I bet
So-
that depends on how you word it and which AI you're asking, because they're all gonna give you different answers.
But I don't feel like Gotham Knights counts because Batman's dead in the very beginning, isn't he? Or missing, one of the two.
He dies as part of like the opening like mission sequence.
But no, I really like Arkham is good. I can't wait to see what they do now with Batman going forward. Because to go from Arkham is going to be very difficult. And I love how Arkham did a lot of the detective stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
all that
it-
detective
Yeah.
stuff was so great. I mean, you didn't have to do it. Was the really nice part. If
So
you did it, it was like bonus stuff. It was nice.
apparently that so this the Arkhamverse is what this is known as now, and that stupid fucking game, Kill the Suicide Squad or Kill the Justice League, uh, is also part of the Arkhamverse, I guess, which I think is a fucking terrible choice. Hopefully that's like a
Why?
retcon thing because that's a terrible game.
Why? Yeah. Why do that to the Arkhamverse? Why?
Yeah.
Why add that in? That is 100% a bad game. Yeah, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League had a lot of hype behind it. Even I was pretty excited, and then as the more gameplay they revealed, the more I was like, this is getting a little. It's like I'm seeing
Samey.
some concerns. And then they were like, here's the full release, and I was like, was this made for the fucking PlayStation 2? Like,
Yeah. No, the Telltale games, Telltale games they were all I enjoy
Yeah.
all of them, like, but the Batman one's pretty good as well. Shit, what was it called? Gee, I can't remember what it's called. You get to choose the Joker's path though, which is cool.
I'm down for that. I like that.
Those games
Do you
are
actually,
all
do you know
solid.
what Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, some of the like exploration and movement, do you know what it reminded me of? You guys ever play Crackdown?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I want an Army of
Am I
Two game,
wrong
but
though? Like
Batman
it
and Robin.
feels.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That
That'd
would
be
be
dope.
cool.
Like split
Be into
fiction,
that.
but
I mean, they can't obviously shoot guns, but they could fight or something.
It would be dope to see like a co-op Batman game where you can have people drop in and out as like
oh,
different
it could be
members of
like
the
a
Bat family or
like a
whatever.
4-person game, yeah, where you just like have like you
Yeah.
just choose a Bat family member to be.
You got to pick your orphan.
Yeah, pick your tragic backstory. No one's coming from a well-adjusted family.
Yeah, even if they're not orphans. Okay, you're not an orphan, but you were trained by assassins for your entire
Yeah.
life. So
You were only one of your parents is dead and the other one was never home. Like
Oh, brutal.
that was a nod to Barbara Gordon for any of you that don't know. Spoiler alert, turns out Police Commissioner Gordon not the most attentive father
Oh,
as he has to
shocker.
deal with all of Gotham's crime.
I do have to say, dude, that Harley Quinn show showing him, that is hilarious. If you haven't watched Harley Quinn,
Oh,
the
yeah.
TV show,
Oh, the animated series?
it's actually really good too. I like that.
Yeah, very good.
even the Batman in there is pretty good. Joker kills Scarecrow.
When she sorry, I'm laughing about it, but when she picks up the gun in that lab and it's like a cancer ray, and she zaps that guy. He's like, I have cancer now. And she's like, are you done fighting? I'm gonna go home and see my family. And he like runs out. I was like, oh my god. Like,
Dude, best show ever, dude.
it's really good. Like 100% was really good. I do like
And,
her
like-
like redemption into the gray area of like Gotham's crime syndicates. It's been kind of nice getting her away from Joker and letting her develop her own.
And how
like,
many
story.
other DC people have that, like where they're not main characters branch off like Batman's world? Like Batman's world is just such a developed fucking thing, man. Like when you look at Superman, I can't think of anything like there's Supergirl, but like but like truly like where villains and everybody's getting their own shows. Like it's all from fucking Batman, dude.
Bizarre.
Like Harley Quinn, Joker getting his own things. Like I don't see any fucking Lex Luthor movies coming out, or I don't see, you know what I mean, or Doctor Octavius
Lex
movies.
Luthor's like he's just he's so stereotypical of like evil billionaire villain.
But I mean, he's still an interesting character in the comics, though. But like Batman has the capability of having these characters that are so well done and so adjusted. Like all these extra things come out.
It's because
Nice.
Gotham needs OSHA, not the Batman.
That's probably
man,
true.
I can't. Trying to think of like spin-off comics. I think you might be. You're right. I think
Batman for
definitely
sure has a lot
Batman
of
has a
spin-off
lot of them.
comics.
Even if you look at Marvel, like Batman is still
next
there.
year X-Men.
X-Men has led to so
many
offshoot
comics.
Oh, yeah.
comics. Yeah.
Yeah, I if I had to take a guess, they'd probably have like the most like.
I'm pretty sure
spin-off
everybody that
comics.
has, everybody's almost all of your iconic like old school X-Men have their own spin-offs because
Or-
Not even
Cyclops
just
has his own
iconic.
series, Wolverine has his own series, Jean Grey has her own series, Kitty Pryde has her own series, Colossus has his own series,
Yep.
Squirrel Girl. Like,
You also get a lot of like they're X-Men, and then you have X-Force and you have X-Factor, which are all just, of course, spin-offs of the X-Men. So
X people, that's next. But yeah, so back to the games. Really hoping they do another game. Like I'd like to see a game with I don't actually know what I want to see anymore. They've done open world, they've done storytelling. I don't know
Nah.
where Batman goes from here.
I'm willing.
As far as the
that
games-
co-op Batman game into existence. Like I want to play.
a
That
drop
would be
in, drop
cool.
out,
Yeah.
a drop in, drop out Batman co-op game would be dope. Like that would be
But
super
other-
cool. Even if they did it in the vein of like, you're not playing as Batman, but one member of the Bat family, because you've got like 20 to pick from.
Okay, you've got a lot. Maybe
Yeah,
get
you've got a
Batmite in
ton-
there. I'll play Batmite.
Yeah,
Just
I'll play
fucking everything
Batcat.
up.
I'm playing Star Robin. Like, ever since I found out
All
what
right,
he is, I am playing the
SpongeBob.
Stellar Starfish. That's Patrick, not SpongeBob. Dork.
Touche. But I can't think of like I don't know where else Batman could go from here to like keep growing as he
As far as
does.
video games,
Not just video games, but realistically any media market. Like what's left for him to conquer?
I mean, it's
I
not.
mean-
He's been in everything. I mean, there's Batman anime, for Christ's sake.
I mean,
There's-
there's definitely left for him. I mean, he literally has been in everything. But I think
Yeah.
that it's just a matter of just like keeping it going, right? Like how do you keep him from being a stale character?
yeah, you can always delve back because there's so many different like styles to write Batman, because you have like the cosmic threat level, outsmart everyone Batman, but then you also have the gritty street character Batman that you can write story arcs about. Yeah, I mean, you just have so many different angles at which you can come at writing a Batman story and then again, you have just the biggest depth chart of fantastic rogues to throw in there. And even some of his arcs that have had unknowns, where it's just Gotham
He needs a
Thug
card game.
44.
That's
bet
what
he-
it
I bet-
is.
I bet he has one.
What, now that
He
you said
needs
one
a-
out loud, they're making a Magic the Gathering set of it now, so we don't have to will
Fuck.
that one into existence. It'll just happen.
Yeah,
Fuck you, iPhone.
there's several Batman trading card.
Yeah,
Well,
I would say
I
there
mean,
was,
like,
I
a
would say there was
real
like a DC
mainstream one.
specific like trading.
I
card
wouldn't be
game.
surprised if there's literally fucking a Batman MTG set. Honestly,
I'm just
They're,
like Batman trading card game. See what pops up.
Magic the Gathering has turned into fucking Fortnite. All right.
Oh, for sure.
It has. I'm getting the Turtles one though, because that one's
There's-
coming
yeah.
out. I'm getting the Ninja Turtles.
There's a Lego DC trading card game.
Ah, man,
Oh
the Lego
my
Batman
God.
games, Lego Batman movies, so good.
The Lego Batman movie was absolutely stellar. Everything about that movie just hit all the highs for me. Like, that was such a good, goofy movie to watch.
There's
All of
nothing
the Lego
Batman
games
can't
are
do,
good.
man.
And then the Lego games are. I have yet to play a bad Lego
Yeah, they're all at least somewhat entertaining.
game. Yeah, even
I
if
want,
there's not like
is
a
there
great
is
story
there
or
a
anything behind
Batman
it,
TTRPG? Can I play Batman? Can I be Batman?
but I'm
Can I be
gonna
one
look
of
it
that
up.
family. Can we do that? We should do that. If
you-
there is one, we should just have a day where we do that.
Gotham City Chronicles
Let's do it.
I mean, I'm down.
takes you to the streets of Gotham City,
make
enabling you
Ryan-
to play a
Ryan
whole
DM
range of
for us.
famous and unknown characters from comics, films, and games. Yep, Ryan's gonna have to ST this. He's not here to fight against it, and we've already outvoted him 3-1.
Voted him
so
3-1.
Yeah. So he's gonna be the GM for sure.
man, it's what you get for missing the show, Ryan. Should have been here.
So we're getting to the hour mark, so make sure that
We
you do
are.
all the stuff like clicking shit, like follow, like, subscribe on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube,
We're
all
even
that
on
stuff. It's
Instagram. too.
free.
We're
Yeah, we're on
everywhere.
Instagram. Yeah.
Hit us a like,
I'm
leave
kinda-
comments, leave reviews. That is also helpful. Please leave positive reviews. I mean, unless you just
Spotify.
absolutely, yeah,
Unless
absolutely,
if you don't, unless you hate us or something. I don't know.
yeah. Then you can
That's
just skip
okay,
it. You don't
too.
have to leave a review. You could just.
I'll take it.
If you leave a comment. Maybe tell us what your favorite like Batman experience is. Like, is it well, playing the Arkham game? Is it one of the comic storylines? What makes
Ooh.
you love Batman the most?
The Six Flags roller coaster.
I know my answer, and it's not that. That's a stupid answer.
It's not the roller coaster. It is a good roller coaster. In case you guys are
No, it
curious.
is.
If
It
you
is
haven't ridden the
solid.
Batman roller coaster, it's a really good one.
It's not what
Oh,
made me love
man.
Batman, though.
It is not, no, but
Michael Keaton got me to love Batman for sure. It was definitely
Adam
Keaton.
West, baby.
And
Michael
I don't know if
Keaton.
it's like what got me to love Batman, but what like I love like the story that I love the most, the experience I love the most with Batman is the Batman Who Laughs, Dark Knight's Metal, Dark Knight's Death Metal. Like that Black Label story is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, my biggest love for Batman is going to be the Arkham games, excluding Suicide Squad, because that I don't count that as part of
Yeah.
it. I'm headcanon for me. That game is totally unrelated and does not exist within the Arkham verse.
I think the big reason that Batman Michael Keaton had an effect on me was because it was the first like really dark, gritty thing I watched as a kid. Because when you think about it, like at least for me, it came out
Weren't
when
you
I
like
was
20?
No. It came out it came out in '89. I was like 4. Fuck. And I look younger than you, Travis. Thank
You do. That's fair.
But
Just
on
tells
a
me
for
I'm
real
older
note,
than
like
you, but-
that's probably true. Yeah, I think that's part of the love of it was such a dark movie, but it didn't have a lot of adult shit to it. You know what I mean? So like you were able to watch it as like a younger kid, and that was like the first time, almost like the spooky, like I'm watching a scary movie type shit, and it wasn't. It's pretty cool.
I mean, I watched
But
a bunch of
yes,
scary movies way too early for my childhood. So
Bones desensitized himself with scary movies. Like now
yeah,
he's just
eons
like,
ago.
"It's fine."
But yeah, so make sure everybody does all that shit. It's
Yeah,
free.
like, follow,
Don't fucking
subscribe,
forget.
comment, give us thumbs up.
Let us know
Don't-
the Batman shit that Bones asked.
Don't, man. Do you want to be a little more aggressive with that? Christ, man, tone it down.
do it now.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
gonna
I'll come
flip
to your
this
house.
so I remember. No, I don't like to leave
Eric
mine.
sounding like a psycho over there. We do really appreciate you guys, like all of you that are watching these clips. Don't take Eric's attitude to heart for whatever reason on this aggressive ass outro. Anyway, we're gonna bring this episode to a close. Next week we will be talking about flops and failures through all branches of the nerdverse, so films, comics, games. I
Shoe
may throw
brands.
in a couple of like terrible anime series, just for funsies. But I think most of the time we're going to be talking most of the like interrelated things. So from comics to movies to games, we're going to talk about the big flops. So make sure you tune in, and we'll catch you next time. See you, everybody.
Goodbye.
It's nice to say goodbye.